Lactation. Lactation is the process of making breast milk. This milk is secreted through your mammary glands, which are located in your breasts. Lactation is hormonally driven and occurs naturally if you're pregnant. It can also be induced in those who are not pregnant. Lactation will continue as long as milk is being removed from your breasts. Lactation is the process of producing and releasing milk from the mammary glands in your breasts. Lactation begins in pregnancy when hormonal changes signal the mammary glands to make milk in preparation for the birth of your baby. It's also possible to induce lactation without a pregnancy using the same hormones that your body makes during pregnancy. Lactation ends once your body stops producing milk. Feeding a baby directly from your breast is called breastfeeding or nursing. You can also feed your baby milk that you have expressed or pumped from your breasts and saved in a bottle. Where does breast milk come from? Breast milk comes from your mammary glands inside your breasts. These glands have several parts that work together to produce and secrete milk. Alveoli. These tiny grape-like sacs produce and store milk. A cluster of alveoli is called lobules, and each lobule connects to a lobe. Milk ducts. Each lobe connects to a milk duct. You can have up to 20 lobes with one milk duct for every lobe. Milk ducts carry milk from the lobules of alveoli to your nipples. Areola. The dark area surrounding your nipple, which has sensitive nerve endings that lets your body know when to release milk. To release milk, the entire areola needs stimulation. Nipple. Your nipple contains several tiny pores that secrete milk. Nerves on your nipples respond to suckling. This stimulation tells your brain to release milk from the alveoli through the milk ducts and out of your nipple. It helps to think of the lactation system as a large tree. Your nipple is the trunk of the tree. The milk ducts are the branches. The leaves are the alveoli. The primary reasons you lactate is to feed a baby. Lactation is a biological hormonal response that occurs during and after pregnancy to feed a newborn baby. Your body triggers specific hormones to initiate milk production and ejections. All mammals lactate for this purpose, and it's possible to induce lactation in anyone using the right hormone medications. What triggers lactation? A series of hormonal events which begin when you are pregnant trigger the lactation process. That process is called lactogenesis. Stage 1 lactogenesis. This begins around the 16th week of pregnancy and lasts until a few days after you give birth. Estrogen and progesterone rise and cause your milk ducts to grow in number and size. This causes your breast to become fuller. Your mammary glands begin to prepare for milk production. Your nipples darken and your areolas become larger. Your Montgomery glands secretes oil to lubricate your nipple. Your body begins making colostrum. It's highly nutritious and filling and serves as your baby's first milk. Stage 2 lactogenesis. This stage starts about 2 or 3 days postpartum. It's when milk production intensifies. Once your baby and placenta are delivered, a sudden drop in your estrogen and progesterone causes the hormone prolactin to take over. Prolactin is the hormone that produces milk. You will notice your milk production increases dramatically at this stage. It's often referred to as milk coming in. Your breasts are often engorged to the point where they feel sore, painful, or tender. Stage 3 lactogenesis. This describes the rest of the time you lactate. Lactation generally continues as long as milk is removed from your breasts. The more milk that's removed, the more milk your body makes to replace it. Frequent feeding or pumping will cause your body to make more milk. Hormones for lactation. The hormone Prolactin controls the amount of milk you produce, and your body begins producing prolactin early in pregnancy. As first, the high levels of estrogen, progesterone, and other pregnancy hormones suppress prolactin. Once you deliver the placenta, those pregnancy hormones drop and prolactin takes charge. When your baby suckles, it stimulates nerves that tell your body to release prolactin and oxytocin. Prolactin causes the alveoli to make milk, and oxytocin causes muscle contractions that push out of the alveoli and through the milk ducts. When milk is released, it's called a letdown, and it takes about 30 seconds of suckling before the letdown occurs. Because you can't control which breast receives the hormones, the letdown can cause milk to drip from both nipples. If you're not pregnant, inducing lactation requires medications that mimics hormones your body makes during pregnancy. Suckling from the nipple can initiate lactations either with the breast pump or by a baby. This is a complex process that involves working closely with a doctor who understands your needs and has experience initiating lactation. When do you lactate during pregnancy? Lactation begins as early as a few weeks into the second trimester of your pregnancy. As estrogen and progesterone levels rise, your body prepares for lactation by increasing the number of milk ducts in your breasts, and those milk ducts will transport milk from the alveoli to your nipples. About midway through pregnancy, your body creates colostrum, which is your baby's first milk. Can you lactate when you are not pregnant? Yes, it's possible to lactate if you are not pregnant. Inducing lactation is a complex process that usually involves using hormone mimicking drugs for several months to produce milk. The second part of lactation is expressing the milk through your nipple. Stimulation from infant suckling. Pumping with the breast pump or hand expressing signals the brain to release the milk. A doctor can help you with this process. How do you stop lactation? There are many reasons why you might need to stop producing milk, and you can stop lactating either naturally or with the help of hormonal drugs. Natural milk suppression. Lactation is a supply and demand process. Your milk supply gradually goes down as your baby releases less on breast milk or as you reduce the number of times you nurse or pump. Generally, if you decrease the volume of milk removed from your breast, your body will slow milk production. Suppressing your milk can feel uncomfortable, and most people will become engorged. You may also leak milk or develop a clogged milk duct. However, you can treat that pain by taking an over-the-counter pain reliever, wearing a firm bra, or using an ice pack on your breasts. Medication suppression. Medications can also be an option if you need to stop producing milk. Your doctor can explain more about lactation suppressing drugs as well as the benefits and possible side effects. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more.